Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Praise be to Almighty Allah, the Lord of mankind, the one that spared our life till this moment. Inshallah, today's discussion will be based on the word As-Sukuun. As-Sukuun. The sign is round in shape. There are Idan, the two rules that guide this application of Sukuun. The law number 1 says it cannot be four sign in the word, which means it must be preceded with another sign. Sukuun cannot be the sign that we start with. The law number 2 says it works with previous sign. It means it cannot be used alone. There must be a sign that will precede this Sukuun, and there must be connection between them. Now, this Sukuun, its application for pronouncing a word, it is not as previous signs such as Fatha, Kesra, Doma, which produce sound. This Sukuun, it cuts sound instead of producing. It cuts sound. So which means it can be compared as the uses of apostrophe while writing English word. The way apostrophe will cut sound will make us to take a pause. That is the application of As-Sukuun in Arabic written. Now let's take a look at some examples from Al-Huruf. Now we have Alif Hamza Fatha A. As I said earlier, Sukuun must be preceded with a sign, and it can never start a word. That is why we have Alif Hamza Fatha A. The next may be Sukuun. It may still be another Haroka. But since the starting sign here is not Sukuun, we can have Sukuun anytime now. Alif Hamza Fatha A. Ba Sukuun. Now, the first letter gave us the sound A. Now, the Ba will now what? Instead of producing sound with Ba, it will cut the sound. That means we take a pause on Ba. That is the work of Sukuun. It will now be Ab. All the sounds will stop on the letter which possess Sukuun. Let's now move forward. Alif Hamza Fatha A. Ta Sukuun At. The Ta did not produce any sound, and the sound produced by the previous letter stopped on that particular harf which possess Sukuun. That is work of what? That is work of Sukuun. It stopped sound. Alif Hamza Fatha A. Tha Sukuun As. Alif Hamza Fatha A. Jim Sukuun Aj. Alif Hamza Fatha A. Ha sukun ah. Alif Hamza Fatiha A. Kha sukun akh. Let's switch to another haraka that will be preceding sukun. Alif Hamza Kesra I. Dal sukun id. Alif Hamza Kesra Z. Alif Hamza Kesra I. Dal sukun id. Alif Hamza Kesra I. Ra sukun ir. Alif Hamza Kesra I. Zai sukun is. Also we have is, ish. Let's switch to Dhamma as a sign that will precede sukun. Alif Hamza Dhamma U. Sod sukun us. Alif Hamza Dhamma U. Dot sukun ud. Also we have ut, ud, ug, uf, uk, uk. Also, we can still manipulate on applying this sukun. We can use light letter. For example, lam fatha la, lam sukun lal, mim fatha ma, mim sukun mam, nun kesro ni, nun sukun nin, waw kesro wi, waw sukun wiw, ha doma hu, ha sukun hu, ya doma yu, ya sukun yu. Let's move further on the examples by forming real words. Here we have Alif Hamza Fatiha A, Sin Sukun As, Lam Fatiha La, As La, Mim Fatiha Ma, As La Ma. By joining the sounds together to give us As Lama. But don't forget, I said earlier that sukun in Arabic is equivalent to the uses of apostrophe in English write-up. Now here we have Alif Hamza Fatiha A. Since sukun as, we take a pause. It's as if we write A, S, then we put apostrophe on the top of that S. There must be a pause for making sound before moving further. That causes the sound to be as lama. As lama. There will always be a sound cutting. We must cut the sound. We must take a pause. That will be as lama. Zai fatha za. Another example. Lam fatha la. Zal. Zai fatha za. Lam fatha la. Zal zala. Zal zala. That sukun made us to take a pause on lam. Another example. Dal fatha da. Ha sukun dah. Ro fatha ro. Dah ro. Jim fatha ja. Dah roja. Also we have ba fatha ba. Lam sukun bal. Kaf kesro ki. Bal ki. Sin doma su. Bal ki su. Mim fatha ma. Ro sukun mar. Ya fatha ya. Mar ya. Mim doma mu. Mar ya mu. Zai fatha za. Ya sukun zai. Num fatha na. Zai na. Ba doma bu. Zai na bu. Alif fatha a. Lam sukun al. Ba kesro bi. Al bi. Nun sukun. Now here we have more than one sukun. Since we have more than one sukun, nun sukun, and we can never start a sound with sukun, which means sukun works with previous sign, which means now we have to move back for the previous sign so that we're able to pronounce it together with this sukun. It will now be ba kesra b again. Previously we have al, alif hamza fatha a, lam sukun al, ba kesra b, nun sukun. It will now be bin, ba kesra b, nun sukun bin. Then let's join it together to be al bin, tadoma 2, al bin 2. Also we have alif fatha a, lam sukun al, mim doma mu, sin sukun. Let's now take a step backwardly. It will now be mim doma mu, sin sukun mus. Previously we have al. Here we have mus. It will be al mus. Lam kesra li, mim doma mu, al muslimu. More example. Alif fatha a, lam sukun al, mim fatha ma, sin sukun mas. We have al mas, jim kesra ji, dal domadu, al masjidu. That is the application of sukun in any Arabic text. We can have more than a sukun in a word. But the last thing I want to say on sukun is that while producing sound, the last sign will orally be as if we are pronouncing sukun. But while we are writing, it will not be sukun. For example, al-muslimu. The last sign that ended the word is dhamma. But while pronouncing orally and formally, it will be al-muslim. Al-muslim. Orally, we have changed it to sukun. But on written, it is not sukun. That means any Arabic word doesn't start with sukun. And orally, we end Arabic word with sukun. That does not mean the sukun will be on last letter, will be written on last letter. We should take note of that. Inshallah, that is that on the application of sukun in Arabic words.